Tonight on Sevens Big League, Sunday football returns to headquarters as Norwood and Woodville meet in the cutthroat elimination final. For the Warriors, only their second finals appearance since 1964, and it comes after 6 seasons at the bottom of the table. Ironically, it was the legs that tipped Woodville out of the finals race in '79, but this is '86, and Blake's young Warriors have truly come of age. It was finals footy at its brilliant best. Could the Warriors gain revenge, or would the legs move a giant step forward towards a repeat of their stirring history-making flag of '84? At the game for Sevens Big League, Peter Marker.
Yes, thank you, Rick. It really was fantastic football. If you want to sit down and watch and be totally entertained by some sensational football, in fact, some historical football, sit back and watch this. You will love it. Woodville, fantastic. Norwood also played some good football, but it was football at its best. We pick it up 8.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Wire up towards Parker, Hall behind, destroys, going through Harris, Hall got it out there to Jones, now Haylock, the Warriors into attack, puts out a long one, looking for it out there, Templeton, makes a meter, gets there nicely, too far out to score, Martin wants it in the 1-2, in the pocket, acute angle, heads towards goal, gives it a chance, brilliant try, but just centimetres offline for the Warriors' third point.
Oh, gee, that was top footy. They moved the ball so quickly. And the pass to Templeton was an absolute ripper. Barn. Pike, 2 to fly against. Great mark, Haylock. They're controlling the air at the moment, the Warriors, as Haylock bangs it back towards centre half forward. His fourth kick, Taylor at the back. Warhurst sat on it. The umpire will bounce. Umpires for this elimination final are Jack Hilton and Ross Campbell. Ross Campbell, in his first season as a league umpire, has thoroughly deserved his spot as umpire this afternoon. Fuller turns out of trouble on the left foot. The shot to goal is a beauty. Oh, great goal run, Fuller. The Warriors can do no wrong there. 2-3, leading Norwood 3 points.
Well, Malcolm Blight could not have wished for a better opening. His players have settled down very well. They're showing a lot of confidence in looking for one another and also with the delivery of the ball. They've opened up like a very, very experienced side, and I think this is something that Norwood didn't expect.
Kicking into the breeze, they've opened up a lead of 12 points. 10 minutes gone. Certainly this will give them some confidence if they need it any, the way they're playing. Hall against Parker. Hine on the interchange bench with young Payne. Parker had to wait for it. Hall got the tap away. McDonald's got the run of the ball, conceding ground. Nowhere to go. Finally puts it back towards Taylor on the half-forward line. Warhurst over the top, thumps it well. Hall, good half volley. Fosdyke couldn't get it out clearly on the outer side there. Is Jolly. Jolly on the left leg. Goes towards the half-forward line. Scan it over towards the ball. It'll beat him out of play. 2-3 plays 3 points.
Gone past 10 minutes of the first term. Ground bathed in sunshine. A beautiful afternoon for football as the Richard Anderson loses it to Harris. In goes Scanlon for the Redlegs. John Martin is there. Umpire Hilton into bounds. Well, it's been a great start by the Warriors, and I guess the Redlegs taken by surprise somewhat. Bounce. Sees Hall work himself to the front spot. Jolly the chance. Gets it back to Colin McDonald. McDonald goes long. Nichols in front of Barn. Sewer! Oh, what a mark! What a fantastic mark, Ralph Sewer. By golly, he's really fired up this afternoon.
This is what the Woodville side need. We spoke about it on the day. If a couple of these experienced players can do some good things early, the youngsters will certainly respond.
First final ever for Ralph Sewer. 15 metres out. His first kick, second kick, in fact, is a goal. The Warriors have scooted clear now. They're 3-3. Norwood are 3 points. Top action on Sevens Big League.
Well, there's a bit of buzz about this Woodville side. They're certainly alive. They're at the fall of the ball much better than Norwood players, and their handling of the ball is far superior. They're just playing like a side that is in form.
Getting the ball out of the centre at the moment, 2-0. See what happens this time. Hall against Parker. Line ball, that one. Anderson got bowled. Quickly Deppman to the half-forward line. Murdoch is going to have to work hard for this. Templeton, good solid footy. In goes Saw again. Taylor, 35 metres out, goes for home. But whoop, he's well offline. Couldn't bring it back at all. It floated further with the breeze. And a penalty free kick will go to Craig Baum in the right back pocket.
Baum now. Will go to the outer side. Hall's his target. Andrew Taylor in front. Gallagher, first touch of the afternoon, kicks it forward. Michael Ace leads, gets a nice recovery, back to Anderson, Richard Anderson that is. For the Redlegs, they go forward, a beautifully put kick. Robertson got away from Lunn, and that was a superb pass from Michael Ace.
Put your glasses down, get set for me.
He hasn't been kicking well in recent weeks. His first kick. Stabs at it. It's okay though. The goal to Roberts. Norwood's first. They trail by 2. Woodville are 3-3. Norwood 1-3.
Yes, well, if never Roberts can have that ball delivered like he did then by young Anderson, he's going to kick a lot of goals. So that was a perfect pass into the moving Robertson. There's nothing that the back pocket player can do to stop that.
Norwood have interchanged Hine and Hall. So Parker, who's going to have to do an awful lot of work this afternoon, is now up against an even taller Neil Hine. At the bounce, a good one. Parker gets the hands to it, can't complete it. Taylor gets it towards the half-forward line. Michael Ace with the run of the footy. If he can pick it up, loses it. Quickly back there is O'Dwyer. Kelly puts it out to Anderson, always on an acute angle. Hooks it back inboard, looking for Thomas. Gets his hands to it, can't complete it. Thomas in again. Harris tries to run it out of defence. Lost the footy. Goes in again. Gets it in towards Fuller. He's lost it as well. Quickly in now Lachlan. Dwyer, Harris. The Warriors playing well. Clear on the half-forward line. Haylock. Oh, he dropped the setter. Butters up again. Puts it up in the air looking for Nichols. Taylor there being held. Baum at the back. Stock it off the ground there by Martin. Good run through. Unbelievable stuff. Martin's first. The last 15, 20 metres, it just wobbled along the ground and beat the post by a centimetre.
Well, when those things start going for you, it's going to be your day, and I'd say that Norwood could be in for a bit of trouble today.
Oh, I reckon, Neil. Gee. How about that? There it goes. 15 minutes. It rolls through. 4-3 Woodville, 1-3 Norwood. It's Parker against Hine in the middle. Max is doing some very fine work there. Wins it again. Andrew Taylor in strongly. The tackle is too high, says umpire Hilton, and Michael Taylor will take the free. Norwood to go forward. Taylor's fourth kick. Lachlan, O'Dwyer at the back. Kelly. Chance for Craig Kelly. Taps it on. Andrew Rogers in pursuit. Now he's got support from Keith Thomas. Close to the line. He's kept it in play somehow. Gets a left foot kick forward. In the way Jones. Warriors out of defence. He's put it too wide for Fuller and put it out of play, in fact. So Gallagher will take the free at centre wing. Norwood to go back into attack again. Lachlan going back to the square. Roberts a half-hearted lead. His target is Kelly. Well, almost took it. Chance on the ground for Michael Taylor. He's clear. The long kick is going to the square. It won't get the distance. Lachlan at the back offhand. Roberts! Oh, good goal! Two to the rock. He's doing well. Norwood has steadied somewhat. They're 2-3. The Warriors 4-3. 22 minutes gone. Warriors in front by 7 points. Kelly, O'Dwyer, Fantasia to support. Strong work from Greg Thomas. Or Lachlan slipped, got one in the back. Defending player was Ian Jones, and Peter Lachlan has it deep in that right forward pocket. Horrible angle for him. Off heads Roberts, also Scanlon, but Lachlan going to shoot for goal. Fourth kick. Kelly's in the square. No, he's gone short now. Concentration lapse for a moment. Roberts got clear. They've increased the angle somewhat. Probably gone a little deeper in distance, but he's still within his kicking zone. At 45 metres out, about a 60-degree angle. He's already booted 2 and he's proving a real worry. Oh, Thomas loose and he's chipped in short. Again, a lapsing concentration by the Warrior defenders. And they've greatly improved the angle this time. About 45 degrees now. And about 35, 40 metres out. Keith Thomas, who's normally a very accurate kick for goal. His 5th kick. Distance is fine. Offline, however, 1 point. 4-4 the Warriors. 3-4 Norwood.
Yes, this is where you need that steadying influence down around there to keep those little short players picked up. There's not enough talking in direction in that Woodville defence at this moment.
O'Dwyer kicks in. Gee, it's a huge kick right back into the centre square. Parker knocks on, but it went straight to Gallagher gives it back now to Scanlon. Puts it up in the air for Lachlan. Couldn't get there. He's come out with a footy. He might have almost marked that. He thought he did. He tried to claim it. The kick away smothered. Gallagher wants to set it up. Dummy the handball. Heads towards goal. Puts it on its way. It's coming back, but I don't think it's come back enough. I think Lachlan thought he marked that at the end. He went for the spoil. And I wouldn't be surprised if he came out with a footy untouched, but the umpire didn't see it that way.
Gallagher gets a point and Norwood go to 3-5. The difference now is 5 points. Alex Lund takes this kick in, goes straight down the middle. Parker had 2 grabs at it, now gets it out wide. Haylock off. On the lead is Martin, with him Pike. Oh, good mark. No, play on. I thought he had that for a moment. Ace uses the body, so did Ian Jones, but he left the footy behind. Ace didn't. Got it over the top to Tanner. He's going short to Hine in the middle of the ground. Oh, he played on. Scanlon in to help him. They're conceding ground. Warhurst under pressure. The Warriors anthem at the moment. Persistence. Harris knocks it forward as we go into time on. Haylock's there for the Warriors. He's surrounded by red leg jumpers. And there'll be a bounce at centre half forward.
Good tough football there by the Woodville boys. They'd lost possession of that ball on a number of occasions, but their fierce desire just kept the ball in the area.
Plenty of desperation out there, Neil, I agree. The body's locked. Ball goes in there towards Templeton, who couldn't get it out. Now Taylor for the legs. Fuller the tackler. 6 of one after the other. Push at the back holding the ball. The umpire saw it is holding the ball. Fuller to put the Warriors into attack. Tack side of centre wing goes short. Detman. Oh, dropped the sitter. Should never drop that one. Could have been a kick into the danger. Now Harris. Parker. The tackle is high. The umpire saw it that one. Way. Big Mac slipped, I think, at the critical moment. A high kick by Schwarz in towards full forward. Nichols. Taylor! Got a dream run at the back of the pack. The big fellas flew. Taylor, a lay-down misere from a metre out, puts on his first. And the Warriors lead 5-4 to 3-5. Top action on Sevens Big League.
Yes, Big Max Parker, of course, has been a tremendous inspiration to Woodville for a number of years, and we saw his experience and strength then, and also his quick, alert brain. He had the free kick, but played on through the free kick and gave the quick moving handball out, and of course the goal was the result. Good stuff, Max.
Minute of time on in the first quarter. The Warriors in front by 11 points. Parker again. Well, that one was somewhat nullified. Schwarz. Forward they go. Templeton had it and dropped it, but he's got enough time to recover. Not too much pressure there as Templeton goes back looking for Andrew Taylor. Kicked the last goal. He can't take the mark. Warhurst the chance. Will serve strongly. Michael Taylor now. Boots Norwood clear towards half forward. Kelly. Kelly goes wide. He needs help now. He's caught. Holding the ball. This went a little too far. There was really no one there to support him. Keith Thomas was coming, but was a bit late. And Kelly was caught. Andrew Rogers, who's been a real find for the Warriors this year at centre half back. Kick number 3 is towards half forward. Andrew Taylor! Oh, what a superb mark. One of the best marks of the year. He's kicked it towards Nichols. Hemmed by 2 Norwood defenders. On the ground, Templeton. Oh, he's got it! Miracle goal. They've kicked 2 of those now. 2 off the ground. John Martin did it. Now Templeton. He's first. And what a quarter for the Warriors. They're 6-4. Norwood at 3-5. Some great action on Sevens Big League.
Well, as we said earlier, when things are going to happen for you, they certainly can be kind. And of course, that was just a miraculous goal. It was unbelievable. There's no other way to describe it.
When it's your day, it's your day. It could be the day of the Warriors. Time will tell. Hine gets the tap. McIntosh Anderson puts the long one up towards Lachlan. Getting back on it now is O'Dwyer at the back of the pack. Lachlan, oh, he has to run to the ball. Well, the umpire's seen a free kick, and he's going to force the ball back so as the Warriors can kick out of defence. I think it's going back to Lachlan, or let's have a look who's going to get it. Fantasia, perhaps it is, in the back pocket. To edge the Warriors out of defence, he goes to the outer side. Out there looking for Parker, who's had a brilliant first quarter. Don't tell me he's marked that. Gee, what a mark. Big Max is having a good day. Puts a long one up towards centre wing now. A lot of pushing and shoving there. At the back was Harris, worrying him all the way. Tanner. Harris looked a little weak on that left leg, but got the kick away. Searching for it. Haylock. Warhurst back in defence. With him back there is Scanlon. Warhurst can't find it. He still butters up for it. Gives it back to Baum. Oh, a lot of heavy tackling going on there. Did it well. Haylock nudges it out. They go in hard again. Warhurst, Anderson. Gee, heavy stuff out there, and the ball is out of play. Left full forward pocket for the Warriors.
Well, the doubt in my mind was whether Malcolm Blythe could get this side back up mentally for this game after their loss last week. There's no doubt he's done that. They are certainly revved up. Hine takes the free in the back pocket. The Legs trail by 17 points. 29 minutes gone. Off the ground went Baum. The kick towards centre wing. Gave a slight nose, but took it well. He's off. Clear. Through into the pocket goes Greg Thomas. It's heading that way. Coming to meet him, Fantasia. He's through past Fantasia. Back it goes. Oh, difficult one for Michael Taylor. Couldn't half volley it. And the Warriors are standing again.
Certainly desperate. I think they're putting a little hard on Norwood at the moment.
Not a good handball. Taylor had to reach down low for it. It was quick, but too low. Kelly got his hand to the ball. Jones couldn't get the kick away. Anderson did it well. Moan into the ground, holding the ball. Got it on the half-back line. Well, the umpire's been consistent. He's playing holding the ball rather than pushing the back. Ball out of defence. Who's got the ball there? Warhurst has got it now. Looking for a running player. Fosdyke was there. 30 minutes gone. It's been a long quarter. Warhurst puts it up for Michael Ace. Fine mark. Used his body well, and there's not a lot of it. Michael Ace could almost make the distance from there. If anything, the wind is going to assist him. He thought about a short pass. Now he's committed to it. Roberts can't quite get there. Back in defence is Fuller. The running player, Harris. The Warriors out of defence. Detman. Half forward line. Giving Martin a run on the ball. With him there is Pike. Got a beautiful set. Sends the Warriors into attack. Up towards Nichols. Craig Baum momentarily lost his cool. Big Mark Nichols. Baum came up very disappointed. That's the greatest headlock you've ever seen in your life. 15 metres against him. And Nichols is only 5 metres out now. The angle is evident. Shouldn't miss this one. Doesn't miss it. And the Warriors go on their merry way. His first siren has gone, and what a brilliant quarter for the Warriors. They lead at quarter time at Footy Park in the mothball final. 7-4 to the Legs, 3-5. Let's have a look at it again. The mark, brilliantly done by Martin, who got a great set. Now the leap of Nichols. Set up there, and Craig Baum didn't seem to like it at all. All the action on Sevens Big League.
And at quarter time, Woodville led by 23 points. They lost Ron Fuller midway through the second quarter. That seemed to have an unsettling effect on the Warriors, but nevertheless, they still led by 31 points at the half-time break. Let's rejoin the action now, 6 minutes into the third quarter.
Jones not looking too healthy at all. That's hit him in the shoulder. Gee, that's a bit like the one that put Ron Fuller out of the game. I believe he's been hit in the ear, and it's not all that healthy at the moment. Anderson puts it up at full forward. Looking for it is Roberts, searching for it. Great mark, Rocky Roberts. Lund shows his frustration. He simply could not find the footy. Roberts watching it, coming back with the flight of the ball. It's a brilliant mark. One of the hardest of all to take. He's already booted 4, and you can put your glasses down for this one. But Norwood need more than one. They're down 11-9 to 5-8. Roberts plotted his copybook somewhat late in that second quarter when he passed from 25 metres out. Popped it through, kick number 7, goal 5. The Legs fight back, 6-8 for the Warriors, 11-9.
Once again, we see the value of Roberts down there lurking, and He's far too experienced for young Lum at this stage, and he is cost the absolute vital cog in that forward line for Norwood. And if he could just get some support, and I see they've placed Hine at full forward with extra height, that may, if they get the ball in quick and long, Hine could be the answer.
Neil Balme must be feeling pretty worried at the moment. Malcolm Blight has made the change. One's come off Roberts, and Darren Grant has gone back onto him. Roberts has got 5 out of 6. He's the real worry for the Warriors. They lead by 31 points. As Hall taps Norwood forward, Payne kicks it towards half forward. Jones, who caught that shoulder just a few seconds ago, seemed to hang on to Gallagher there, but it went unnoticed. Now the free has been played. It's a Norwood one. That's centre half forward. It's Richard Anderson by the look of it. He's caught the high one. Had a brilliant first half, Richard Anderson. He just seems to be a little distressed. Wonders whether he's good enough to take the kick. He's okay now. This is his 14th kick. Under duress, puts it towards half forward. Oh, here's a chance. Greg Thomas lurking, shoots the goal and gets it. Oh, Norwood come tumbling back. The second to Greg Thomas. That's his 13th kick. Norwood back in the ball game there. 7-8 for the Warriors. 11-9.
Yes, you can sense that Norwood are slowly but surely wearing Woodville down, and it just needs a little bit of steady influence out there now from those experienced Woodville players to just get their side moving. They haven't got the control of the game they had earlier.
The Legs fans come to light. They've been pretty quiet for the first quarter and 9 minutes, or the first half and 9 minutes. Paul, who's doing well against Max Parker now, but Parker got the tap away. It went towards McIntosh, slipped it to Thomas. Tom Warhurst out wide. This is Thomas. He's made some difference up there with his pace. Jones against Thomas. Jones uses his body well to get the ball back towards centre wing. Martin with the opportunity. Tanner can't catch him. Hooks to the half-forward line, close to the line. Haylock there. Can he keep it in play? Close. Taylor back there with him. Warhurst back in the action again. Balme joins in. Hooks it back, but that's out on the full, and the penalty, or is it? No, I think it must have been out before Balme ever got the kick away, because the umpire's bringing it back some 15-20 metres to ball it in.
25 points the difference as we approach the 10-minute mark of the third term. Parker to jump against Hall, or Hall won that easily. Payne gets it. Norwood running out of defence as Payne fires it in towards half forward. Jones had a kick at it, missed it. Chance for Greg Thomas from Kelly. The long handball is good to Keith Thomas. He'd been left unattended. Keith Thomas puts it up for Roberts. Grant with him. Roberts can't mark it, but he recovers well. A handball in the direction of Hine. Hine back to Aish. Aish twists and turns. They're conceding ground, but they've still got possession. Or Hine didn't know where to go. Gallagher got a chance. Here's Aish. Aish from 30 metres, another one. Good footy by Norwood. Nigel Aish boots his first. And now we've got a real game in our hands as Norwood go to 8-8. Trailing the Warriors 11-9, Neil Curley.
Already, of course, we've seen the value of Hine at full forward. Showed remarkable agility for a big man. Got down low to pick up a ball off his bootlaces. Bolt twisted, gave the handball back to Gallagher. The second handball, and of course Gallagher onto Aish. And Norwood, that could be the spark. If a few of these experienced players start moving and finding the ball, the whole side will lift.
It's a 19-point ball game. The crowd really starting to come to life. Moving up on 11 minutes. Payne in. Taken away by McDonald. That's smothered off the boot. Coming to meet it is Zip-Zap. Gets round on that left leg. Puts it in long. Getting back on it. Balme, the bounce will decide. Oh, he's going to have to work hard for this. It's 2-on-1. And he goes for the safety of the line in the right forward pocket. The Warriors badly need a steadier. The league's starting to get the incentive. They've got a sniff that they can win it. 8-8 to 11-9. You're never dead until you lie down. Throw in right forward pocket. Hall against Parker. Hall's tap. Couldn't find Taylor. Fosdyke back there. Taylor and Fosdyke. And the umpire will ball it up in the right forward pocket of the Warriors.
About 30 metres from goal. Warriors into attack, and they certainly need a steadier now. Ron Fuller's off the field. It's been so for about a quarter now. Harris a chance into the pocket. Oh, slight fumble, but he's gone back after it. Tucks it under his wing. Parker lurking. Parker has a shot at the goal, but he's well offline. It's It's gone across the face. There's a Woodville mark. Nichols has got it. But he's on the wrong leg, on the wrong side for a left footer. A very difficult angle from there, almost impossible, in fact. Stephen Nichols. Booted 2, kick number 7. It'll take a miracle to thread that one back. Check side, I think he might have got it. Oh, what a goal! Nichols gets 3. Woodville get the steadier they needed. They're 12-9 to Norwood, 8-8.
Well, they're getting their goals the hard way, Woodville. That was once again, we've seen 3 incredible goals kicked in this match, and they've all been by Woodville, and that's given them a little breather there. They must get this ball out of the centre, and they haven't been doing it this quarter.
What a game of football. 12-9 plays 8-8 at the centre bounce. Hall against Parker. He gets favoured by the bounce. Taps it too far for Harris. Detman through. Gets the kick away. On his lonesome on the half-back line is Scanlon. Thought about playing on before Taylor changed his mind. Oh, player ran into the umpire, but the kick went away now towards the half-forward line. Thomas there. The umpire's going to pay the mark to Martin on the half-back line. Well, he's gone in defence. He started half-forward line, but he's got a bit of pace and mobility. Kick number 9. Nice looking kick. Heads towards centre wing. Hall can't. Parker taps it cleverly. Templeton couldn't. Neither can Haylock. Socket off the ground by Harris. In towards the half-forward line. Warhurst in front.
Warhurst, who's played very well for the Redlegs. 8th kick towards half-forward. More big leap from Martin. Kelly the chance. Detman tries to work it clear. Kelly sits on it. There'll be a bounce.
Yes, because Taylor's making Warhurst's job so much easier by continuing to play on the side and behind. He's got to play in front.
Bounce at centre half-forward. Hall gets the front spot. Taps it to McIntosh. Back it goes to Keith Thomas. Norwood deep into attack. Roberts out in front of Grant. He got it! Superb mark. Top positioning by Neville Roberts. Got to the front and then held his ground well. And here he lines up for goal number 6. Well, he's really proving a thorn in the side of the Warriors. They haven't had anybody to control him. Lund couldn't. Now Darren Grant is finding it just as difficult as Alex Lund did. Roberts for 6. He's kicking well. It's goal. 6 to Roberts. Norwood at 9-8. Woodville at 12-9. It's a top game. And you're seeing top action on the 7's big league.
Who's good?
Up to the 23-minute mark. Clinging desperately to a 20-point lead of the Warriors as Des O'Dwyer will bring it back into play. No leads forthcoming. He's gone out wide where Parker and Hine are. Parker in front, good mark. Slips it over to McDonald. They're running it out of defence. McDonald's kick is towards half-forward. Bit of pushing and shoving from Haylock. And the free will go the way of Norwood. Looks like Michael Taylor over there to take it. Kingo will kick number 15. Put it high towards centre half-forward. Rogers stumps it clear. Opportunity for Swars. Goes in short. The pass is good. Now Bowman can go all the way here. Nichols on his own. I think he's got him. No, not quite long enough for him. Baum gets a fortuitous bounce and gets it wide. Good kick from Baum. Finds Ace at centre wing.
Ace to put the legs into attack. 24 minutes gone. Another couple of goals to the legs in this quarter would be nice and handy. Good mark there, Taylor. Half-forward line. Kelly, I beg your pardon. Kelly at centre half-forward. Puts it up for John Hall. The big fellow in the square at the back of the net. Held his ground. Did it well. Too strong. Hall is only 25 metres out. Right in front. And another goal here would open up Pandora's box. Heading towards the lake end. He's popped it through. Gets his first. 13-11, plays 11-9. Great action on 7's big league.
Well, we're starting to see Norwood's experience and persistence pay off now. Their players believe in themselves. They're working hard. They're committing themselves better. And they're starting to find players. And the tenacity and the commitment that the Woodville players showed early, they're starting to relax a bit in their checking, and Norwood are finding loose players. And of course, against a side with good players that Norwood have, the way they deliver the ball, that's fatal.
We're into time one in the third quarter. The crowd's erupting. Norwood fans sensing a victory now as Parker belts into that one, but he's beaten by Hine. Tanner went high. Keith Thomas the chance. Ducks out of trouble. Norwood deep into attack again. Roberts at the back haul. Got it off hands. Got a push in the back from Grant. The player's called on. Greg Thomas goes after it. Eludes one tackle. He's on the left foot. Well, the kick has gone high. It hasn't covered much ground. Roberts up. Has it fisted clear. Can the Warriors get it clear? Held was Payne. Fantasia finally to Harris. He's checked. Throws it out to McDonald. Templeton, they've run it out. They persisted. Martin now from half-back. Puts them deep into attack. Chance for Andrew Taylor. With Mark. Can go long now. Nichols calling for it in the square. Back with him is Scanlon. Nichols a chance. Into lend support was Bowman for the Warriors. Taylor for Norwood. There's a stalemate. In fact, there's a point. The ball has gone through. Goal umpire's gone for the flag. 13-12 the Warriors, 11-9 Norwood.
What a game of football. Barr gets a lead on the outer side from Tanner, or Hine in actual fact. Parker again. Fine mark. Looking for a lead. None forthcoming at the moment. He's going to blast it in long. Puts it up high. Warhurst sets himself, goes for the thump. Fosdyke first back on the ball, could beat him to the line, and it's out of play. 27 minutes gone, third quarter, a 15-point difference. The Warriors in front. The ball almost half forward left flank. Hine against Parker, the bodies go in. Aerial ping-pong, Parker, Sewer, well tackled by Taylor. Kicked in now by Haylock. A high kick going right in towards Bowman. Got a bad bounce. Favours Scanlon, ducked the chutney. Nichols in the left forward pocket. He couldn't kick another one from here. Shorty puts it up. Barm sets himself. Taylor over the top. Can't bring it down. Scanlon in there. Kicks along wide. Out towards the outer side. A lot of pushing and shoving out there. Coming up with the ball. Haylock. Smothered off the boot. Taken away by Taylor. The legs into attack.
Towards half forward. Chance for Payne at the bottom of the pack. Holding the man. Norwood can go forward. Must be close to siren time. Warriors in front by 15 points as Payne boots towards half forward. Roberts waiting at the bottom. Greg Thomas this way, back the other way, hands it off to Payne. Payne from the right forward pocket goes to the square. John Hall at the back. Yes, Payne. Oh, the Woodville defender disputing it, but John Hall has been paid in the square. Moore had most of it. And the big fellas certainly have made a difference, putting the ruckman in the square. Norwood have looked a lot better as Hall boots his second. Gee, what a game. 2 to Hall. Norwood at 12-9. There's just 9 points in it now. The Warriors at 13-12.
The Warriors by 9 points as we start the final quarter here in the elimination final. Norwood a great fight back in that third quarter, now playing with confidence. But it's Detman who sends the Warriors into attack up towards the half-forward line. Taylor can't. Back there is Fosdyke, gives a chance. Now Murdoch, if he can pick it up, goes for the soccer. Dangerous football. Templeton clear at centre wing. Nichols in the pocket on his lonesome. He finds him unerringly. And it's a great start for Warriors and poor defensive football then by Murdoch. Nichols about 35 metres out. Most acute angle, but gee, he's kicked some rippers this afternoon. Ninth kick coming up. Has booted 3. Not going to make it with that one. Warhurst back off the fingers. It went through for the point. And the Warriors off to the start in the final quarter. 13-13 to the legs, 12-9.
Well, we're in for a torrid last term, no doubt about that. Norwood have fought themselves back into this game. 23 points down at quarter time, 31 at half. And then with a 7-goal burst in the third quarter, they're back to 9 points. Make that 10 now. The kick from Barham has been marked brilliantly by Haylock. He heads off now. Nichols wants it in quickly. He's only got Barham to beat. Barham gets over the shoulder, but fists it clear. Sewer the chance. Zaps around. He's clear. No, he's going to get caught. Hands it off to Templeton. Templeton falls to goal and boots it. Gee whiz, what about that? 3 goals to Templeton. That's some of the most brilliant goals you'll ever see, and just what the doctor ordered for the Warriors. 14-13, Norwood 12-9.
Yes, that's there. Sewer showing all his old pace and zip-zap style, and he ran his full 15 or 10 and gave the quick handball out, and a very, very good snap for goal by young Templeton.
At the centre bounce. The Warriors now got a bit of confidence back. Hall against Parker. Hall thumps it, but it goes straight towards Templeton. Gets the kick away. Coming to meet it out there was Murdoch. Got a bad bounce. Scanlon, ace. Murdoch comes out with a footy. Gone for holding the ball. Oh, gee, the Warriors starting on a fine note in this final quarter. This is what they needed. They've eked out their lead to 16 points, and they'll go into attack again on the outer side through Zip-Zap Sewer. Nichols gives the lead, but he's going in short to Harris. At the back of the pack, a fine mark is taken by Jolly. Jolly's got cramped by the looks of things. Whether the umpire will let another player take it, I doubt. Only time will tell. I don't know that cramp constitutes an injury. Yep, it does, obviously. The umpire's going to let the ball be taken there by Templeton. Templeton from centre half forward. Might be too far out. He's just kicked a magic goal. That one's a tumble punt. Short was Baum. Can't get it. Thomas at the back of the pack to run the legs out of defence. Oh, the kick's not a good one. Murdoch, Templeton, Murdoch again. Detman in. Oh, the bodies go in hard. Templeton cleverly around the corner. Sewell lost it. Back on the ball was Murdoch. And the umpire will come and ball it up on the right forward flank of the Warriors.
Warriors by 16 points. Jolly's still in trouble on the ground. They've got Fuller off and he won't come back on, so Jolly's not okay, but he is. He's up to his feet at the moment. Ball against Parker. Haylock the chance close to the line. Or runs himself into a heap of Norwood players. Scanlon throws it out in front. Gallagher slips it to McIntosh. Close to the line. He's gone along that outer boundary. Rogers gets across in front of Kelly and pushes it out of play. Approaching the 4-minute mark.
Couple of bad fumbles there by the young Woodville side, and it could be their nerves starting to get the better of them now.
Approaching the 4-minute mark, and they lead by 16 points. Parker, who's yet to go off the ball. McIntosh puts it out wide for Ace. Tried to knock it on, didn't succeed. It goes back where Fantasia sockers it in the direction of Templeton. Templeton's clear now, and the Warriors are going forward. Oh, long screw punt towards Nichols at the back. Taylor the chance, puts it out of the air. Andrew Taylor can make a name for himself. Oh, goal! Superb goal. He hasn't been their best player today, but gee, just what they got ordered there. 2 to Taylor, 15-13 the Warriors. Norwood 12-9.
He's a superb player by young Templeton out of the centre there. He won the hard ball, did the evasion, and of course kicked long and accurate, and Taylor having a dream run over the back and kicked a very, very valuable goal for his side. And just may give that boy a spark. They need him to fire because he hasn't been a focal point, but that just may give him the little lift he needs.
The moment of truth for the legs now, down by 22 points. 5 minutes gone, final quarter. Hall gets the tap away towards Thomas, can't get it out. They're searching in hard for the ball. Templeton now, Schwarz, Detman. The Warriors going to attack again, up towards full forward. Fine mark, he brushed past Baum. A much taller man, watch him come through now, eyes on the ball all the way. Fine mark, and if he puts through this, I would think the top of the stand will come right off. Kick number 10. Towards the lake end. The umpire hardly moves. Nichols kicks his fourth. The Warriors go on their merry way. 16-13 plays, 12-9. Great action on Sevens big lead.
Well, you have to admire the young Woodville side. They were just about on their knees at three-quarter time. Norwood had control. They were coming back strongly. They were starting to open up focal points in the forward line. They had the game running, but to their credit, the young Woodville side has settled. They've won some valuable possessions. That was a great get out of the centre, a beautiful kick, and what a fine mark by Nichols, and that really does lift the side.
4 now to Stephen Nichols. He's on top of the goal-kicking table. And that mark's sensational. Ace goes forward. McDonald, Colin McDonald, playing on Richard Anderson at the moment, been given the job since half-time. And he settled them down. Kick is high towards centre wing. Warhurst had the drop on Andrew Taylor, but it's a loose ball. Harris is through. Bundles it forward in the direction of Haylock. Parker's on the end of it. Now Nichols a chance again. Baum with him. Used the body well. That's a good mark in defence. Telling mark. by Baum. Brings it out wide to the lead of Warhurst. It's close to the line. Haylock in to press him. Well, Haylock gets unloaded by McIntosh. Andrew Taylor went after it. McIntosh runs himself into trouble and gets it back to Scanlon. Scanlon's kick is towards centre wing. Rogers against Kelly. Off the ground went John Martin. Harris a chance. Well, they've done some miraculous things today, and that luck is continuing. 7 minutes into the quarter as Harris puts them deep into the pocket. Nichols on a lead, up high. Taylor, Michael Taylor back there for Norwood. The ball has gone out of play in the left forward pocket.
Yeah, they're not doing enough, Norwood. I just can't see them getting back into this game now. They can't find a focal point.
The Warriors have got plenty of confidence, that's for sure. Parker hooks it back cleverly. In there is Templeton. Heads for home with another one, but he's offline on this occasion. 1 point only. Kept the ball in the area. 16-14, 12-9, 8 minutes gone, final quarter.
Craig Baum. Tanner's off on the lead, so's Hall. Parker from the side, got a hand on it. Payne took it out of the air. It went back to Parker. His handball was smothered. Payne to Hall and Norwood go forward. This young man Rogers has done a great job on Kelly. Getting back to supporting goes Martin. Kicks the ball in front of him, ran into trouble, but then did it well. Got it forward towards the centre of the ground. Sewer can get through here. No, he's been caught. Holding the ball, he tried to push it on. Fantasia goes bolting off, but it's going to come back to Fosdyke. Sewer just a little stiff. Thought he was going to get through, but Fosdyke restricted him as Michael Taylor puts it in long. Payne and Payne. Payne will go over the top to Gallagher. Gallagher taps it on to Roberts. He's already kicked 6. Oh, he's hit the post. From 3 metres out. Going for goal number 7. The Rock has hit the post. Forward 12-10. Trail the Warriors 16-14.
And the Woodville supporters breathe a sigh of relief as though Dwyer goes out wide loose checking Norwood. Detman's out there on his lonesome. Likewise Martin. Darren Grant will get it at centre wing next. Ace bearing down on that player, but too late. But he'll take care of Grant so they can't play it on again. It's a 15-metre penalty. 9 minutes gone, final quarter. The Warriors running like winners. Grant now heads off towards the half-forward line, puts it up for Taylor. He's going to get a leap away. Taylor! What a brilliant mark. Over the top of Warhurst. It's been a titanic struggle between those players all afternoon. But the blonde-headed one's coming good at the right time. Taylor is 35-40 metres out. He's kicked 2. And I suggest to you that if he kicks this one, it could be the end of the ball game. Kick number 12 to the lake end. He's got under the ball slightly. I think it's going to just get through. He's got it! Oh, what a goal! Could be the mock balls for the leg. 3 goals, Nichols. 7 there, Taylor. 17-14, Woodville. The legs 12-10.
A fantastic historic win to the Warriors. 21-14 to 14-13. Nichols booted 5, that's 93 for the season. Jolly, Templeton and Taylor 3 each, and Fuller and Harris 2 each for the Warriors. Roberts booted 7, a fantastic effort for Norwood. Thomas and Hall got 2 each. And after the game, Ian Day and Dave Darcy spoke with Coach Baum, Roberts, Sewer and Malcolm Blight.
Neil, a disappointing end to a disappointing season.
Well, yeah, I guess it wasn't our best season, but I thought we had a real show today, and unfortunately we didn't look like it. We didn't attack the game with the same sort of energy that Woodville had, and we weren't really in at any stage, didn't they?
They jumped you in the first quarter.
Oh, yes, I think we expected that, but somehow our blokes just didn't prepare as well as they should have for it, and it wasn't that much of a problem. We got back into the game in the third quarter, but then at the start of the last quarter, when we had everything to gain again, we fell by the wayside. Very disappointing.
1987, Neville Roberts' future.
I'll make that decision next week with Norwood.
Is that all you're going to tell me?
Too right. It just shows that you don't have to have champions in the side to win, just a bunch of 20 battlers, and that's what we did today, and we've come out on top.
It was a hiccup last week, and that's all I anticipated. Pretty hard to win them all, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, they're going to have to win them all from here on in.
Right.
But yeah, no, they batted up pretty well, and their training's been enthusiastic, and we kicked some soccer goals, so that soccer training we did Monday night has certainly come off.
Yeah, he's a very happy man, Malcolm Blight, so he should be. We'll take a break now and then come back with scores from all games in Adelaide today and in Melbourne.
Who's going to win?